Today we had a debate in the European Parliament about an agreement with the United States about the transfer of financial data. We call this the SWIFT agreement because SWIFT is the organization that facilitates trans-border money transfers, and all those data, all those financial data of your and my bank accounts are used by the Americans in the fight against terrorism. Now, of course, we recognize that those data can be very useful in order to track down terrorists, but we want absolute guarantees for privacy. We want to know that our data are not lost or used for the wrong purposes. The data can also be obtained by the Americans if they simply make a request to a country. They can ask Belgium or the UK or Slovenia for an exchange of information. So in order to obtain data, they don't really need this agreement. And the Parliament is not really reassured that we really need this agreement. We want to have access to all the information that the Member States have about the usefulness of this agreement. We want the, let's say, the intelligence that is being used for the fight against terrorism. And Parliament is also co-legislator on this issue under the Lisbon Treaty. So we get to decide, and the European Parliament from left to right across all parties is very unhappy that the Council has waited until the very last moment, until the treaty is about to enter into force, to consult the European Parliament. They basically only give us 1 week to study all the documents and study the treaty and vote on it. And in a proper democracy, that is not proper parliamentary scrutiny. They have also excluded the national parliaments. So this is a moment where the European Parliament and the Liberal Group will really have to see if we think that parliamentary scrutiny is adequate or not. If not, then we will have to vote against the agreement.